Does anybody else have imposter syndrome about art consumption? Like, what I mean is that there's simply too much of it, and so much of it is so good that it's like impossible to keep up with it all. Just by virtue of like time constraints and how much time we have on here. I mean, the amount of content that there is available for us to consume is, for all intents and purposes, it is infinite. Like, there are so many movies that I feel like I should have seen by now, and so many books that I feel like I should have read, and so many albums that I feel like I should have listened to by now that I haven't, because like there simply isn't enough time. There's so much absolute cinema out there, and instead you're on here doom scrolling, eating up garbage AI slop like a pig out of a trough. Insipid dribble. Ugh, disgusting. No, but like I'm kidding, but like I do that too, you know. I'm talking about myself. I've been trying to diversify my media diet a little bit lately, you know, just to get into it that way. Like, I pulled up Tubi last night. I started watching Goodfellas. I got like 45 minutes in. I got to like right around Fuck You, Pay Me. I'm gonna watch the rest of it later, but I mean, I got tired, so. It's good so far, I like it, but I mean, things were a little bit slower paced back then. Like, it's a 2.5 hour movie. Nowadays, it's hard to get people to watch something for 2.5 minutes. I mean, I'm coming up on about 2.5 minutes now in this video, and I'm almost done, so. Anyway, point being, there's so much stuff out there that I feel like I should be aware of. And then on top of that, there's regular life, right? Like, you have to go to work and stuff, and engage with your friends and the relationships and things like that. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? What this really comes down to, though, is the awareness that I'm only going to get to experience a tiny sliver of the human condition. This also kind of makes it feel like, as an artist myself, it kind of makes it feel like there's no point in putting anything out into the world, because there's like simply so much of it already. Why do I need to put anything else out? Like, why do I need to throw my hat into the ring? Like, honestly, who cares? Sometimes it feels like there's no point, like I'm shouting into a void, which I know is ironic given the very existence of this video itself. But the way I get out of this, sort of like the way I try to think about it, is that it's not like a quantitative thing. It's not about like consuming every piece of art that's ever been made, because that's just not possible. It's about being grateful for the piece of human experience that you do get to have. It's not quantitative, it's qualitative. Every piece of art is unique. It doesn't really matter how much of it there is. And everybody is unique. It doesn't really matter how many people there are. You know what I mean? We all have an impact that reverberates out into the world, even if it isn't immediately visible. So I don't know, like I try to think of it that way.